Today's video highlights how Harry and Meghan faced significant backlash, with William struggling to contain his anger towards the Sussexes. Charles, fearing the demise of the Windsor dynasty along with his reign, reacts to the news of Princess Catherine's battle with cancer. The American couple's response adds to the noteworthy developments discussed in the video. Hello friends, meet again with the King YouTube channel. Some reports suggest that King Charles is ailing and unable to salvage the deteriorating 1,200-year-old British monarchy. The monarchy has been deeply shaken by a relentless stream of scandals, family conflicts, and concerns about the heir's ability to address the crisis. These claims come from sources within the palace who spoke to the National Enquirer. As always, we must approach this information with caution. According to a member of the royal inner circle, King Charles is reportedly much sicker than the palace portrays and may not be capable of managing his fractious family, the crown's business affairs, and the daily duties of the monarchy. It's claimed that his cancer is ravaging him, leaving him extremely frail. The situation is dire and heartbreaking. Charles waited over 7 decades to ascend the throne, only to witness the monarchy spiral out of control since his mother's passing in September 2022. All while battling cancer. Some sources suggest it's pancreatic cancer. An exhausted Queen Camilla, aged 76, who filled in for her ailing husband on 13 occasions, has reportedly taken a vacation to the Mediterranean. Meanwhile, Prince William, the 41-year-old heir to the throne, has had to reduce his royal duties to care for Catherine and attend to other matters. When William withdrew from a February memorial for King Constantine of Greece due to personal reasons, the royal family found themselves in a challenging position, having to make do with limited resources. They had to allow Prince Andrew to represent them. A source reveals that behind the scenes, Camilla is reportedly disgusted by the king's perceived weakness and is providing him little comfort as he battles his terminal cancer while she goes on holiday. This behavior is seen as a slight to stepson William, who was deemed incapable of bearing the monarchy's burdens alone. Charles's siblings, Princess Anne and Prince Edward, along with his wife Sophie, have attempted to assist, but they are evidently overwhelmed. Anne, who has never been particularly close to Camilla, is now upset about being burdened with some of the Queen's workload during the vacation. Royal observers claim that the seeds of the monarchy's downfall were planted about 12 years ago, with efforts to streamline the number of family members who could officially represent the royals. This was further exacerbated when Prince Harry met and married Meghan, resulting in their subsequent departure from the family and the spreading of disparaging lies about them. One observer remarks that the current state of affairs is a direct consequence of these events. After nearly 2 months of rolling crises, the royal family looks threadbare, depleted, and when and whatever unity once upon a time they shared, it seems broken. The monarchy is in a shambles and has embraced a bunker mentality, with royal family members all looking to ensure their own survival after the coming apocalypse. According to this courtier, meanwhile, Harry and Meghan are lurking in the shadows and appear to be savoring every humiliation heaped on the royal family. They are truly getting the last laugh, and where is their waiting to deliver a killing blow? The biggest threat to the House of Windsor's survival right now could be William and Catherine. They are young, typically healthy, and have 3 beautiful children. Once viewed as the monarchy's promising future, they are now overshadowed by William's apparent preoccupation with Harry's betrayal and Catherine's health issues. Despite rumors suggesting marital problems, which many dismiss, the recent embarrassing family photo doctoring scandal has tarnished their once perfect image. The courtier reports that William is completely consumed by his wife Catherine's physical and emotional issues, as well as the problems in their marriage. He struggles to contain his fury towards Harry and Meghan. Some sources claim that, to cope with the stress, William has been drinking excessively, which only exacerbates his issues with Catherine. His increased drinking is attributed to the added royal pressures and his anger towards Harry and Meghan's attacks on the family. This has led to tensions between William and Catherine, according to another palace source. These factors contribute to challenging times for the British crown. A palace insider expresses genuine concern that the Windsor monarchy may not survive Charles's death, with speculation that His Majesty has deemed William unfit to be king. It's truly surreal, isn't it? The whole princess scene, with tiaras, castles, palaces, titles, bowing, gold carriages, and commemorative stamps. Then, suddenly we're jolted back to reality with a shocking reminder that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, is not just a princess but a real human being. Like the rest of us, she's subject to life's cruel twists of fate and sorrows. It was an incredibly surreal day. I still vividly recall waking up to the news of the Princess of Wales's cancer diagnosis and her undergoing preventative chemotherapy. This announcement prompted an immediate outpouring of warmth and compassion from people worldwide. World leaders, including the British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, French President Emmanuel Macron, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, as well as King Charles, Queen Camilla, the Archbishop of Canterbury, and even the White House, all expressed their support and concern. Many powerful people, speechwriters, and aides have been busy crafting their supportive messages and distributing them widely. But what about in Montecito? Something else has been unfolding. About 2.5 hours after the news broke that Catherine had been diagnosed with cancer, both the Prince and Princess of Wales' social media feeds posted updates. On the 6 p.m. BBC News, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle joined Macron and others in publicly sending well wishes to Catherine. Their statement read, "We wish health and healing for Catherine and the family and hope they are able to do so in private and in peace." Notably, their message was brief, consisting of just one sentence and omitting Catherine's title. It also made no mention of Catherine and William's 3 children or William himself. While Harry and Meghan may not be particularly close to Catherine and William or even on speaking terms, their statement was noticeably concise and lacked personal details. Perhaps Harry and Meghan are currently arranging something thoughtful for Catherine, like sending her some of Meghan's homemade jams. However, their public statement fell short. Despite their family ties and the gravity of the situation, their message was underwhelming. In contrast to the widespread outpouring of encouraging and reassuring words in response to Catherine's cancer diagnosis, their statement consisted of just one sentence and 22 words, lacking the depth and warmth expected from family members. Most people around the world learned about Catherine's cancer diagnosis through headlines, and apparently Harry and Meghan were no exception. According to sources speaking to the New York Post, they felt blindsided by the news. Reportedly, they found out about Catherine's health struggle on the same day it became public knowledge, with an insider noting they had no prior knowledge and only learned about it around the same time as everyone else. This underscores the irreparable damage caused by Harry and Meghan, leading to a breakdown in trust and the royal family's decision to distance themselves from them. The slow-motion breakup of the royals and the Sussexes has been publicly aired through TV interviews, a 6-hour Netflix docuseries, podcast, and even a book for years now. Harry and Meghan have been vocal about their emotions. However, what strikes me as odd is that in the past they were never hesitant to express their feelings. Why now? There's certainly been a lot of turmoil within the royal family, especially between William, Catherine, Harry, and Meghan. However, something as significant as a cancer diagnosis should overshadow past grievances. This could be a moment for clarity and setting aside past conflicts, at least temporarily. It's an opportunity for the family to come together in support of one another. Meghan and Harry's response to Catherine's news starkly contrasts with Harry's reaction in February upon learning that his father, King Charles, was also battling cancer. Within hours of Buckingham Palace revealing the news of his father's treatment for an unspecified form of cancer, Harry was already on his way to London to visit him. The contrast between the brevity of Saturday's 22-word statement regarding Catherine's news and the lengthy 622-word statement from Harry, read out by his lawyer David Sherman after his win in the hacking case against the Mirror Group newspapers last December, is stark. While the former was concise and to the point, the latter was filled with powerful language and detailed insights. Harry's powerful statement called out the paper's hollow sound bites, highlighting phrases like "the journey to justice can be a slow and painful one," and "I've been told that slaying dragons will get you burned." He emphasized that the mission continues. However, the contrast between the depth of Harry's previous statement and the brevity of the Sussexes' response to Catherine's news is striking. It's disappointing that they couldn't muster a more substantial message in the immediate aftermath. I mean, there are a couple of people who claim they really care about everybody else. They're philanthropists, they're humanitarians, but their response to Catherine's video stands in stark relief. For instance, earlier this month, Harry and Meghan traveled to Uvalde, Texas, where 19 children and 2 teachers were murdered in a school shooting. Their visit to Uvalde, Texas, to wish the sister of teacher Irma Garcia, who tragically passed away saving children's lives, a happy birthday and bringing her a cake was a kind gesture on the surface. It suggests a commitment to helping others, at least superficially. However, reconciling this gesture with their sparse selection of words for Catherine's situation remains a challenge. Perhaps Harry and Meghan are planning to say more about Catherine's situation, or perhaps they're considering other gestures like sending her a thoughtful gift. As for my thoughts on the matter, I believe that in times of hardship, it's important for family members to come together and support, regardless of past grievances. Let me know in the comments if you found this video useful. Don't hesitate to like and share it with anyone who might appreciate it. Please subscribe to our The King YouTube channel to stay updated on future videos. Thank you for watching, goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.